The commander of the Navy's Special Operations Forces is sounding the alarm about a breakdown in discipline in the elite Navy SEALs. His call to action follows a series of disturbing incidents involving members of SEAL teams. David Martin is at the Pentagon. So, David, what prompted this dramatic step?
Good morning. The Navy's top SEAL commander says some of his units have failed to maintain good order and discipline. So the SEALs, who were once the most glorified unit in the U.S. military, their commander now says, we have a problem.
We've got a sense of urgency.
Rear Admiral Colin Green, the head of Naval Special Warfare, put those words in boldface and underlined them in a letter he sent to his commanders after an entire platoon of 22 SEALs was pulled out of Iraq. They had been involved in a drunken 4th of July party, which resulted in charges of sexual assault, and then refused to cooperate with investigators. Code of silence.
Yeah. Code of silence, or you're not part of the brotherhood if you speak out against, whatever.
Retired Navy SEAL Eric Deming is one of several former and current members of this elite unit who shared stories of corruption with CBS News. Is this a few bad apples, or is this a system going wrong?
It used to be just a few bad apples, but they've been able to rot a lot of the apple cart.
The platoon sent home from Iraq was part of the same SEAL team as Chief Edward Gallagher, who was accused of murdering a teenage prisoner there in 2017. He was acquitted of that charge, but convicted of posing with the prisoner's body. His commanding officer was accused of knowing about it and failing to report a war crime. And another member of the team was under investigation for having committed perjury during the trial. Deming says he's become disillusioned with the SEALs.
I got 2 boys that are old enough, and I wouldn't even let them be part of it.
Really?
I would not.
And it's not just the SEALs who have a problem. The Chief of Naval Operations has decided the prosecution of Chief Gallagher was so badly mishandled that he's thrown out the charges against Gallagher's commander, and he has ordered a review of the Navy's entire legal staff. Anthony?
Very disturbing, David. On Afghanistan, the Pentagon is preparing to withdraw troops from the country. What do we know about that decision, David?
The U.S. military is willing to go from the current level of 14,000 troops down to about 8,500 as part of an initial peace deal with the Taliban. But here's the important thing to understand about the prospects for peace. The Taliban want all foreign troops out, and the U.S. military is not willing to do that. And the reason is that ISIS is also in Afghanistan, and the Pentagon says it needs to keep troops there in order to go after ISIS, which is still actively plotting terrorist attacks against the United States.
David Martin at the Pentagon, thanks.